Jets, colours and trains are just some of the new releases this week in the simulation world. Hi there folks, my name's NovaWrap24 and welcome to the NovaWrap, your one-stop location for your simulation release news and goings on from the week that was. So here we are on Sunday the 4th of December 2022 for the penultimate edition of the NovaWrap for 2022, and we're going to jump straight into it with the releases this week from the latest aircraft release for Microsoft Flight Simulator from the team over at FlightFX, release of their Cirrus SF50 Vision Jet G2. So for those who've been flying, who may have flown in X-Plane, you will probably be very familiar with the Cirrus SF50 Vision Jet, but for those of you in Microsoft Flight Simulator, this may be a new jet to you. So it is a popular, very light jet that has been recreated in some pretty incredible detail from the team over at FlightFX. So it includes a highly detailed 3D model, as well as leveraging and incorporating working title's Garmin G3000 avionics suite, which has been augmented and customized to suit the SF50 Vision Jet. Includes a number of support for a number of different options, including their own custom-coded virtual aircraft management system page using the Garmin controller screens to be able to set up a number of different visual and static elements of the aircraft, just to add your immersion set. Also, so part of that, as I said, it has been a custom flight model tested by real-life pilots, optimized navigation suite based off the working title G3000, custom virtual aircraft management system, the Bose active noise reduction system that can be activated through the flight deck. Includes various other custom configurations, custom seating configurations to match its real life counterpart, well as support for a number of different features, and looking overall pretty damn cool. And if you want to pick this one up for the sim, you can pick this one up for $25 US or your original equivalent, available from the in-sim marketplace. And another MSFS release, this time for the audio kind. The team over at Boris Audio Works have taken their expertise of working with sound sets for aircraft and now apply them to the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator with the release of their Cirrus SR22 Soundsets. Now, the team over at Boris Audio Works, as I said, they have quite a number of years of experience doing sound set and audio sets for flight simulation aircraft, and they've got particular experience with the Cirrus SR22, having released a sound set for that for X-Plane previously. They have now built on that experience and done a complete revamp of the sound set for the default Cirrus SR22 in MSFS. This sound set builds on over 50 hours of high-fidelity recordings of every little possible thing that you could imagine, both inside and outside the cockpit, including everything from switches, avionics, engine sounds, ventilation fans, buttons, switches, levers, flaps, ground roll, you name it, they have recorded it and they have included it as your pack here. And if you want to pick this one up and expand your Cirrus audio experience with this one, you pick this up for $15 US or your original equivalent, available now from Sim Market. In another Microsoft Flight Simulator release this week, this week released from Rockview 101 and from Parallel 42, the release of the Cabri G2 Color Pack. Now, this is a really interesting pack, this one, and is available in two different versions. So the Cabri G2, for those of you who may not know, is one of the new helicopters that has formed part of the 40th anniversary release for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And this, one of the few problems that aircraft helicopter had when it was released from Microsoft was the fact that it only came with one livery. So the very talented texture artist, Rockview 101, set about changing that, and he's released a pack, and there's two versions of this pack. So the base version of this pack is a freeware pack that is available for PC users over at flightsim.to. And it comes with 11 sort of flat colors for the aircraft. So you actually get some new 10 colors, 10 sort of flat color variations for the helicopter. So you give you a bit of color to your hangar. What he's then done is then partnered with Parallel 42 is then partnered with Rockview to work with him to bring those to the Xbox, the in-sim marketplace. And they've also added in, as well as the base 10 color pack, they've added in a tribal design 3D design pack, as well as a Parallel 42 matte black branded executive livery. So as I said, there's two different versions of this pack available. The base pack of the 10 sort of flat colors, that is for PC users, that is a free option that is available for you from flightsim.to. Alternatively, if you want to support that and pick up the additional liveries, you can pick up the entire pack for PC and for Xbox via the in-sim marketplace or via Orbix Direct. So as I said, it's a bit of an option there, and of course the any money raised do get shared between the artists. So that's probably is an important thing to remember. So if you want to add a bit of a splash to your color, whether you want to, whether you're a PC user and you're looking at the free pack, or whether you're looking at supporting the artists, or being an Xbox user, links in the description down below, and enjoy your colorful helicopters. Continuing on with Microsoft Flight Simulator releases now, the team over at AnyScene have released their latest airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator with the release of Detroit International Airport. So this gives us a highly detailed rendition of the airport as it appears in 2022, with all airport buildings modelled, custom hand-placed signage, as well as custom hand-placed vegetation, ground clutter, and a number of other airside and landside detritus to add to your immersion. Includes custom-built jetways, as well as a significant number of level detail optimizations, and a fully animated laminar fountain within the McNamara terminal, as well as the animated train also at the main McNamara terminal. Now, if you want to pick this one up and add this one to your experience, you can pick this one up for $22 or your original equivalent, available now from AnyBills. And another airport release this week from Microsoft Flight Simulator from the team over at V-Pilot Designs. They released their rendition of the Midland International Air and Spaceport. So not a lot of details about this one here. It says that it's got high detail 3D models and custom jetways. Okay, and so what? I can't even tell you when it is, but having a look at the preview images here, it looks like they're not really using a custom ground poly or sort of anything like that with it, and the imagery that they're using with it, they seem to have missed a number of airport buildings. So fairly minor airport buildings, but yeah, just a couple of things that I noticed. Otherwise, if you want to pick this one up and add this one to your collection, you can pick this one up for $15 or your original equivalent, available now from the in-sim marketplace. And another airport release, the team over at Aerosoft this week released their rendition of Slovakia's busiest airport with the release of Bratislava Airport. So this is a high detail rendition of the airport as it appears in 2022, with all airport buildings modelled, including a custom model of the terminal, including the interior of the terminal being modelled as well. All airport buildings modelled, including the airport firehouse, a number of hangars, and the custom, really beautiful looking model of the tower, and the nearby, so the air livery hangar actually has animated doors that are both on a timer for like a day-night cycle, but also can be operated by a command from your aircraft, so see your notes for being able to do that. So kind of cool little bit of interaction. I kind of like that bit of interaction there. So yeah, if you want to add this one to your collection and pick this one up, you can pick this one up for $17 or your original equivalent, available now from Aerosoft. Another airport release, the team over at FSDG are back with the release of their rendition of Bremen Airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator, also known as Hans Kroschnick International Airport. Again, this one doesn't have a lot of details about it. Airport layout as it appears in 2022. All airport buildings are modelled, and all airport vehicles also modelled, and all major facilities are included. Includes a custom GSX profile to support future airport enhancements as well. And if you want to add this one to your collection, you can pick this one up for $25 or your original equivalent, available now from FSDG. Rounding out the Microsoft Flight Simulator releases this week, the team over at Orbix have released their rendition of Lamezia Terme International Airport in Italy. So this airport is an interesting airport because it provides not only does it provide sort of passenger services, it's also operated by a number of other agencies in the Italian government, the Italian sort of civil defence, operating not only military helicopters out of there and police helicopters out of there, but also fire and water bombing aircraft operate a regular site at this airport. So as I said, it includes up-to-date layout of the airport as it appears at the end of 2022, including the new extended apron and new runway extensions, custom statics of a Bell 412 and a Cannondale CL 415, custom ground poly and ground terrain mesh to give you your terrain undulations throughout, as well as customized ground service equipment and a number of clutter with custom taxiway signage and approach lighting. And if you're wanting to pick this one up, you can pick this one up for $17 or your original equivalent, available now from Orbix Direct. Moving out of Microsoft Flight Simulator, moving to the world of X-Plane now. So Frank and Fabio have come out, Frank Denisi and Fabio have come out with their latest release, or their updated release of their ultra high definition Alps scenery. So this is reboots their scenery from the, brings it into X-Plane 12 now by updating and overhauling their previously released separate packages and combining them all as one. So the four main packages that are included with this pack is the Eiger Park, the Matterhorn Park, the Mont Blanc, Aosta and Mont Blanc, and the main peaks of the Alps. All of this has been reconstructed in beautiful, exquisite 3D models with photographic textures applied to all major summits. They've also reproduced all major cities and towns throughout the over 8,000 square kilometres of coverage area that this pack includes, and includes thousands of custom POIs, including churches, monuments, public buildings, and stations, with custom autogen for the housing to give you the characteristic typology of the area. It also included, with this amazing detailed scenery, include 5 main airports have been given complete overhauls, 15 more smaller airfields, along with, to keep our frantic palm tree cousins happy, 46 heliports have also included with this incredible, as I said, over 8,000 square kilometre pack. And if you want to pick this one up, you can pick this one up for $50 or your original equivalent, available now at xplane.org. Moving out of flight simulation world and moving into the world of permanent way now. So this week is released for Train Simulator Classic, a new train with the release of the Euro BR159 Electro-Diesel locomotive. Now this is a really interesting locomotive, this one, because it is a dual power type train. So in Europe, a lot of the trains that we see are sort of electrify, or a lot of trains globally, at least outside of America anyway, they often run with the overhead electrification wires to allow them to operate and with connected up to those. This train, though, allows you to operate both connected to those electrified railways, but also it has the support for a diesel engine on board. So if necessary, it can actually switch to its onboard power if it needs to be routed onto lines that don't have electrification. So it's interesting from a technological standpoint. It's pretty cool seeing both of those options available. Now, along with this one, this is a Pro range, which comes with a highly detailed and authentic model and driving cab with train driving characteristics, and includes 5 career scenarios to be included with this support. So if you want to pick this one up and add this one to your collection, you pick this one up for $25 or your original equivalent, available now on Steam. In the other release for Train Simulator Classic this week, saw this week the release of, and I am totally going to butcher the name of this, I do apologise, the Tehachapi Pass Scenario Pack number 2. So this is the second pack to expand your train hauling experiences through the Tehachapi Pass, and gives a number of different challenges across the different ways for hauling different cargo through here, or shunting cargo inside the railway yards. So, as I said, gives you 10 career scenario packs, and requires a use of a number of different train sets, including obviously you need the Tehachapi Pass route add-on, as well as the Maria's Pass, and the BNSF locomotive pack add-on, and the SD70 V2 Volume 2 locomotive add-on to make full use of all 10 scenarios. And speaking of that, so all 10 scenarios, they come to a grand total of $10 or your original equivalent, available now on Steam. And finally, rounding out the NovaWrap for this week, from Euro Truck Simulator 2, saw a new haulage trailer pack with the release of the Feldbinder trailer pack. So this is a officially licensed pack representing a number of Feldbinder trailers, which is Europe's premier silo and liquid tankers manufacturer. So it includes 4 different trailer types. So the EUT and KIP silo trailers, and the TSA LM food tanker, and the TSA ADR chemical tanker. Each different trailer comes with a number of different body types and different chassis variations for you to enjoy visually and for your driving challenges. Includes 5 different trailer paint jobs, with each with the official Feldbinder logo for each of the trailer variants, as well as including a number of Feldbinder branded cabin accessories of a mug, cap, notebook, t-shirt, gym bag, towel, and more. So there you go. You have to get your money's worth out of that one. And if you want to, speaking of monies, if you want to pick this one up, you can pick this one up for $4 or your original equivalent, available now on Steam. And with that, folks, that does now round to the NovaWrap for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, as always, to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying these videos and want to see more. And of course, as always, you can catch up with me and all the things I'm up to between videos by following me on Facebook and on Twitter and on Twitch. Just search NovaWrap24. All right, folks, thanks very much for watching. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.